Hi there, I'm Andy Hillier, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to play The Path, A New Beginning from The Last of Us, the first one I believe. I've already done a cover of it, so you can go and check that out with the card, which I'll probably put up there somewhere, or the link in the description. Just before I teach it though, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, if you could give me the thumbs up, the like on it, that really helps me out. And the more comments, the better. If you watch it, just let me know. Let me know where in the world you're from, if you've enjoyed it, and your requests as well. Put them in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys, so put some comments down. Okay, so let's get down to it. Hopefully you've watched my cover version of it, so you know what it's supposed to sound like. We've got 4 lines. Yep, 4 lines that we need to learn. There's a repeat on one of the lines. So the first line sounds like this. So it starts off with, it's kind of like a B minor chord. You've got your first finger on A2, and it's actually going to bar down. You're going to have to lift it up in a sec, but for the moment it's going to be barred down. Third finger on D4, little finger on G4, and we're going to play the A string and the D string at the same time. Then G, then the B string, which is your first finger barred on the 2nd fret. Then use your second finger on B3. Then you're going to have to lift your first finger up and play the E string twice. And then the first finger comes down in the next bar and plays the E2. So the first 2 bars go. Bar 3 starts with an A chord, which is just your first finger on D2, second finger on G2, third finger on B2. You play the A string and the D string at the same time. Then G, B, E. Then use your little finger on B3, then to the B2. And that carries on into bar 4. So bar 3 going into 4 goes. So the first 2 bars go. 2, 3, 4. The next bar is nice and easy. You just need to hold down D2, and you're going to play the E string and the D2 at the same time. Then G, B, E, B3 to E, and then E2. Make sure you don't play anything in the brackets. The brackets are just held on from the previous bar. So you've got bars 5 and 6 go. And bar 7 goes to a B minor shape again. First finger barred from the A2 downwards. Second finger on B3, third finger D4, little finger G4. And you play the E string nearest to the floor and the A string at the same time. So we're in bar 7. And then B string, G, D, back to the B string. So you've got... And then switch your fingers over. I would probably use my third finger to that B2, and then in the next bar you're going to play E2 nearest to your face. So it goes. So bars 7 and 8 goes. And then that line's going to repeat, but it's a bit longer than 2 bars. It's kind of like delayed a little bit, but you'll hear it when you hear the track. So let's try and play the whole of the first line. Goes. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then that would repeat. You'd like wait 2 bars and a little extra, then do the whole line again. And then it goes on to the next line. So we've held on that, the E2 and the B2, and then it goes to G2, and then we've got So this is like a little interlude. So after the G2 into bar 11, we're just playing the E string, the B string, and E2 nearest to the floor. And then in the next bar, you just take the first finger off and play the open E and the B strings with the E3. And then got a B minor chord, and then just playing the A2s. So I've gone. Okay, so that line's pretty straightforward. Just run through that. The next line sounds like this. So a little bit complicated, that line. Starting off with your first finger, A9, second finger on B10, third finger on G11, so go. Then first finger barred from the A string downwards on the 10th fret, and you're going to play the A string and the E string nearest to the floor. And then B12, so bar 1 goes. Bar 16, your second finger on B10, your third finger on D11, and first finger barred from the 9th fret on the G string downwards. So you play the open A string and the B10 at the same time. Then D11, G9, E9, and then we've got B12 at the end. So bars 1 and 2 of that line, so bars 15 and 16 go. This next bar, bar 17, playing the A10 and B10, sorry, A9 and B10 at the same time, using my first and second fingers. Then I've got my little finger on D12 and third finger on G11, so you got, and then I have to move my finger across there to play the 10th fret of the E string, so it goes. So I'm just putting my first finger flat, and then hitting A10 and B12 and then G12. So bar 17 slowly goes. And then the next bar, 18, open A string and B10 at the same time. And then you just got G9 and D11. Bar 19 is the same as bar 17. So let's try and do the whole line. Slowly goes. On to the last line. We've got, so open A string and B10 at the same time, D11, G9, E9, so you've got, and then you can take your fingers off there and just do a hammer on and pull off from B12 to B14 back to B12, and then it hits fret 10, so you get bar 21, we've got, so for that we've got A9 and D12 at the same time, then B10, back to the D12, G11, and then at the same time A10 and B12, and then G12, so bar 21. Bar 21 again. And bar 22 goes, which is A and B10 at the same time, D11, G9 to B12, so you get. The next bar is the same, but the last note goes to an E9 instead of the B12. Bar bar 24, same as bar 21, but then you just got E10 and E9 just to finish off. So let's try the whole of that line. Slowly it goes. And that's the whole song. So let's try playing it through just really nice and slowly, exactly how it should be played. Okay, let's try it. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. We're going to repeat the line. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. To bar 5. Ready and. Bar 7 and 2, 3, 4. Next line. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. To the next line. Ready and. Last line. Oh, so the last line goes. 3, 4. 3, 4. And then in my original, or my cover of it, I just did the first line again and finished off with a B minor chord. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that little video of mine. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, I'd really appreciate that. It's Andy Hillier. If you could give me a like on the video, the thumbs up, and leave me some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of the video, where in the world you're from, any requests for songs. Just leave me some comments. It'd be great to hear from you. I do really appreciate it. There's also some merchandise, some t-shirts. If you really want to help the channel out, that money goes to support this channel and enables me to do these videos. Thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.